Char 787.
Now this next trick is called the magically appear. I don't know what it's called. It's the magic appearing aces. So I have a deck, a normal deck. I'm gonna shuffle it. I forgot. Okay. Huh? Okay. I shuffled the deck. So, I'm going to split this deck into 4 piles. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So, you are going to, I'm going to explain it for once, and you are going to do it for the rest of them. So, I'm going to take the top 3 cards, put it at the bottom, and the next 3 cards, and put it on the rest of the decks. And now you can, for the next deck, you're going to do this one. Take the top 3 cards, put it at the bottom, and do 1, 2, 3. You're going to share with the other deck. Do it for this one. Take the deck, pick the top 3 cards, put it at the bottom, 1, 2, 3, and put it back down. And now your turn. Do it. Okay, put it back down. Now do it for this one. Same thing. Top 3 cards. And then 1, 2, 3. So now I'm gonna do some magic. I'm gonna make the aces appear at the top of the deck. Yep. Okay, now I can flip over the top cards. Ace, 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 and ace. All the top cards are aces. How did that happen? You can look at the rest of the deck, make sure they're not all aces. No aces left. They all appeared at the top.
Wait, there's one joker
of the deck. No aces. And no aces. They all appear at the top of the decks. That is the magic appearing ace. Okay, now here's the explanation for in the trick. I just made a random name, and it's not really actual name for it, so I just call it the top appearing aces. But whatever, you can call it anything. So this trick does acquire a setup. So what you got to do is you're gonna find all the aces, all 4 aces to the deck. So there's 1. There's another. There's another, and there's the last one. So here are all 4 aces to the deck. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna put the 4 aces on the top of the deck. That's all. That's all the setup you do. And then when you begin with the trick, you might as well just shuffle the deck. But make sure you don't shuffle near the top of the deck where the 4 aces are to mess them up. Don't do that. Do some false shuffles if you want. Maybe some false splits. But anyways, after that, the deck is pretty much shuffled. But actually the 4 aces are on the top. So now what you gotta do is simply split the deck up in 4 pieces, making sure that the top deck with their 4 aces on top is to the left. It doesn't have to be to the left, but as long as you know which deck has the 4 aces on top. So then let's continue splitting up. Doesn't matter which order you split up from here. So now we're just gonna do, you might as well explain it once or twice. So you're gonna say, let's take. Oh my God, I can't take the deck off the table. Okay, there. So gonna do the top 3 cards and put it underneath, and then the top 3 cards, split it to the other deck. You could explain it once or twice, and then you're gonna get the audience to do it. So the audience, they're gonna take the top 3 cards. the audience are going to take the top 3 cards, as you said, at the bottom. The next 3, share it with the other decks. Put it down. They're going to do it again. Take your top 3 cards. Put it at the bottom, and then top 3 cards. Share it with the other decks. And I'll put it down. Sorry if it was off camera. And then the next cards. So now this is where the magic happens. When you take the top 3 cards and put it at the bottom, you're actually putting you're actually putting like random cards to the bottom. And these cards were the cards that the other decks put on top. So you're supposed to put do this thing with the deck with the aces last. So because they put these 3 decks shared one of their cards with this deck, there's 3 random cards on top of the deck, and then it begins with the 4 aces. So what we're gonna do is take the 3 random cards, put at the bottom, and now when you share with your 3 cards, you know the top cards of these are now aces. They're all aces. You uncovered the 4 aces from the random cards you put on top of the deck. So you put at the bottom. Now you know the top 4 cards are the aces. So you're going to share these with the other decks like normal. You're basically sharing all aces for these ones. And 4 aces. So now there's only 1 ace left on this card, but on this deck, but it's going to stay there. So now, basically, the trick is done. So you're just going to flip over the top 4 cards, and you'll be amazed that they're all aces. And this trick is basically a self-working trick. As long as you set it up correctly, as long as you follow the right steps, this trick is basically a self-working trick. That is this trick, the simple self-working trick that amazes everyone.
Char 787.